Hello guys, and welcome back to the Godus project. My name's Up the Veil from TheSneakyBros, and it'd be great if you could give this video a like. Right, so where to start? The announcement this week came that development of Godus is slowing down due to them working on a new project and the endless failings that they've had during development of the game. Let's get rid of them. They annoy the hell out of me. So, where is it at the moment? Well, Godus at the moment is a very good Facebook game at best. And what I mean by that is it's very much collecting everything. And if you have the development commentary on, Peter Molyneux leads that, explains that, you know, you're not going to be collecting all the time later on, which is true. There are ways to help you out, but it's very, you know what that sort of Facebook game is. You know, you come back on, you collect your things, your stickers, which is you know, they do very well, these sorts of games, but it's not what was initially put forward. That is annoying. Why are you flashing? Stop it. Please stop. There we go. No. Right, okay, that's annoying. Anyway, so, as we were saying, this is the state of it at the moment. It's better than it used to be. They've balanced it a bit more. You collect bleef a hell of a lot faster. The farming mechanic now isn't broken, but I don't understand why as soon as you unlock settlements, all of a sudden you need wheat to build houses when it didn't matter before. It almost feels like you should just hold off on building building a settlement if you can just build houses for free. But I don't know, it's almost there. The game is. It's got the grounds for something that's very spectacular, I think, but it's not quite there. The basics are almost right. I think what they needed is what they originally planned, which was to have this huge hub world where you and your friends are all interconnected and stuff like that, and you have randomly generated worlds. I don't know if they promised that, but I think that's what it needs. Randomly generated worlds, and then you have your main area, and then from your main area you can expand out and battle against people and things like that, and the whole multiplayer aspect. And it looks like at the moment, with the scale back, that the multiplayer might not even appear, which is disappointing. So yeah, this is the state of the game at the moment. To distract yourself while things are building, which does happen a lot faster, you can go on these voyages, which are the same as they were before, where you have very timed challenges. They've improved that. You collect stickers a lot quicker. I think the whole sticker thing, the timeline works well. I like the timeline. This is of things to come, but I don't understand the sticker thing. I think it should be resources, maybe. It's something that feels like you've gone out into the world and collected. So, I don't know, it's almost there, but as I said, especially with the stickers, it makes it feel very, very Facebooky, and there's not anything inherently wrong with Facebook games. They're just not my sort of thing. It's very, very casual gaming. I mean, it was never going to be a serious game, but it had that potential to be. And I think if the basics were down, like, really well, I think the modding community would jump up on this in no time and have some fun with it. As you can see, I'm just forever collecting things. So you can get one of these shrines which collect bleef, but they don't do it straight away, which is odd. There's a lot of things that are broken or not quite there yet. The sculpting is almost sort of working. It's better than it was, and it only charges you for bleef when you let go of the mouse now, which is good. So it sort of works. It still can be a pain. You can rotate the screen to help with the sculpting, but yeah, if it had that multiplayer aspect, then it works. But at the moment, you'd get dropped into the same world every time you start a game, and because it's an in development game, your save does get reset, which I'm not going to moan about. It's what you expect for pre-release games. I just think it was rushed out too quickly. They hyped it a lot, and when it got released, it went to the top of the charts on Steam. It went to the top of the charts on mobile, on the App Store. And I think for a mobile game, it stands pretty well, but the PC version, it needs these advanced features. And nowadays, if there's no sort of multiplayer aspect in your game whatsoever, you're really not going to go far, I don't think. I mean, not saying single player games don't work, they do, but the backers all backed this project for a game that they wanted to see and was hyped so much. You know what Peter Molyneux's like for his hype and things like that. He really pushes for it, and he makes you believe that it's going to be the best game in the world, and it is a good game if they got a few things right. I mean, it looks brilliant. I mean, the water effects are fantastic. There used to be a storm. I think they removed that from the game. That was brilliant when that came in. There's very nice day to night cycles. You know, the followers do things like this. You know, they interact and stuff like that. You have your god powers, but I just feel, I think it'd be more interesting if you had more features at the start of the game. Like, you don't get any sort of interesting god powers for a long time into the game. You can plant forests which make your followers happy. Okay, that stops them from shipping off to the other tribe, but it's, you know, you're a god. You want to feel like that in the game. That's what the game's meant to do, and you sort of get that, but not quite. You have these gem system as well to help boost you through the game if you are waiting. Gems are hard to come by. Collect them from voyages or chests, or you can sacrifice people into the pit of doom, which, yeah, I like, but it makes your followers miserable, like really miserable. So the future of the game now, they've taken on someone else's lead developer. Peter is still going to sort of look into it and have sort of a say on it, but he's not going to be directly involved at the helm anymore because they work on their new game, which I guarantee will be hyped just like the last one. There's so many sound effects. So there's the gem. The annoying thing is there's no volume sliders for any of the music or the sound effects or anything like that, so it's really annoying. So it makes it really difficult to record as well. So yeah, so this new project developer, he's just someone that whined a lot on the forum, I think, about the game, and Peter's decided to hire him. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I don't know if maybe he has a background in gaming, I don't know. We'll see where he takes it. Although, I think someone taking on a active backer is actually a good idea, because he knows remembers what he backed, and I think they just have to go back and look at what they originally planned to do and try and implement them features. It's going to take a long time to develop now. I mean, the game hasn't changed for a long time anyway, because the team's clearly been scaled back for a while. It's a playable game, and I think on the mobile it's okay for now. So that's the state of it at the moment. There's not going to be any more videos from us on Godus unless it gets to a point where I feel it can work. I mean, it had multiplayer for a very short time, and then they removed it because it was so terrible. But I think they need to look at this multiplayer interconnected hub thing that they promised originally. So we'll see where it ends up with the new project developer at the helm. Obviously, updates are going to be tiny now with a very small team working on it at 22 cans. I mean, I don't understand 22 cans. I mean, Peter Molyneux started it. I mean, they had Curiosity as one. It's meant to be 22 individual projects, and Peter Molyneux started first one, Curiosity, and the winner of that got a share of multiplayer sales, which I'd have to presume are boosts and things like that, and also can be God of Gods in the multiplayer, which he then could be overthrown in battle and stuff like that, and you have one person who is God of Gods, and like, how cool does that sound? That sounds really cool. But this guy who spent hours and hours and real life money playing Curiosity to win, obviously he didn't know what the prize was back then, has effectively received nothing. His emails are being ignored for months on end, and they've not really taken as much care of him as they could, as far as I understand. So, you know, I'm sure they'll give him something in the end. You know, I don't think they'll leave him, but yeah, it's a lot of broken promises. So, and as I was saying about 22 cans as well, it's meant to be 22 individual projects. It's taken them 2.5 years to get Godus to a sort of ish playable stage. how long is it going to take them to finish all 22 projects? This is only their second. They're working on their third now, and I'm sure they've got other ones on the back burner. But oh well, just let us know what you think about God, especially if you played it in the comments down below. Also, give us a like and a thumbs up, which really helps. There it is. It's collecting belief now. All of a sudden. Don't know what I did there. Yeah, give this video a like and a share, and yeah, that's it really. Let us know your thoughts. I really want to know what you think of Godus, especially if you played it. And yeah, as always, we'll see you next time.